Hello everyone, good evening. How are you all doing? Love the energy, thank you. So, I'm so excited to welcome everyone to the official launch of the new year, the pre-high holiday event of the year at TORCH, Partners in Torah. Even though we didn't take a break over the summer, there were many of you that were not able to continue through the summer, so we wanted to really have a night to bring everyone back and start off the year right. And Elul is a time of of really working on getting closer to God and working on ourselves, so to prepare for the high holidays. So this is a great way to start it off, and I am looking forward to seeing this place packed and filled with wonderful partners learning Torah every single week for the rest of the year. This should be an example how the rest of the year should be. So thank you everyone for participating and being a part of it.
And thank you, Mrs. Granitsky, for such an amazing partner in Torah.
Thank you. I also wanted to say a big thank you to Dr. Abigail Nyman-Levitt, who generously sponsored tonight. Really understood that it should be a special evening, starting Partners in Torah, and it is in memory of her father-in-law, Don Levitt. Oh, uncle, sorry. Uncle-in-law, sorry, my mistake. And he also was very close with the Torch family as well, so we're honored to be able to have the learning in his memory, and may his neshama have an aliyah. So tonight, I would like to welcome Rabbi Yaakov Wolgelender to say a few words to inspire us even more for the rest of Elul and the year.
Where a broker used his client's money to buy the stock for the client, the profits belong to the client.
Okay, hello. Thank you for the introduction. My name is Yaakov. For those who are new to Partners in Torah, welcome to the best part of my week and what could possibly become the highlight of yours as well. I wanted to share a short idea tonight. As we approach Rosh Hashanah, we know we have a few weeks until we get there, and everyone takes a deep breath and says, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it's coming. Rosh Hashanah is coming, and it's right around the corner. And for many, the idea of the new year, the idea of the Day of Judgment, the idea of Rosh Hashanah can be daunting and can be scary. It's a time when we know we're going to be in shul, which can be scary in and of itself, but it is a time when we're going to have to spend hours in prayer and reflection on the year that's passed, and talk openly to ourselves and to Hashem, to God, about what the future year is going to look like, and that can be a daunting task. But our holy rabbis teach us that in actuality, they guarantee us that a way to approach the holiday of Rosh Hashanah in a very positive way is to reframe the way we think about it, and to understand that God, Hashem, the way Hashem acts in this world, many times is a reflection of the way that we act. And what that means is, the Torah tells us that Hashem tzilcha, Hashem is our shadow. What does that mean, Hashem is our shadow? Just like a shadow, when I move, my shadow moves. If I don't move, my shadow stays in one place. Hashem tzilcha, Hashem is our shadow, means that Hashem is actually, on some level, a reflection and a directly, his actions are directly related to what we do. And so what does that mean? when it comes to Rosh Hashanah, we're coming to Hashem, we're coming to God, and we ask Him, God, please have mercy on me, right? Maybe this year wasn't so great. I had some good times, I had some not so good times, but please, I want another year of life. I want another year of blessed life. I want another year of good life. Please show me rachamim, show me mercy. Right? And God looks down and says, but I want to send down to you. But through what conduit am I meant to send down? And the rabbis teach us that the way to create those conduits, the way to create those gates, so to speak, the sharim, the gates, whereby Hashem is able to then send down the mercy, is for us to act in our world in a merciful way. If we can bring that inspiration up to God and offer it almost as like a sacrifice to God. God, here are my actions that I come to Rosh Hashanah with. These positive actions, then God is our tzeil. Hashem is our reflection, is our shadow, is a reflection of our actions. And one of the things I believe that can change an entire Rosh Hashanah is when we come to God and we ask God to judge us favorably, right? We say that so how many times on Rosh Hashanah, that we want a good judgment, we want God to judge us favorably. I believe that the thing that we can work on, and the rabbis tell us, that if we wanted to focus on one area, we have, what do we have, 3 weeks? We have 3 weeks, right? 3 weeks and a couple days till we stand in front of God and we're asking God to judge us favorably. If we want to think of something concrete to work on, and we ask God judge us favorably, we can say first, we can come to God and say, look at how I acted the previous 3 weeks. I've dealt with the people around me. I have judged them favorably. So if we can say that to God, that I have judged favorably, then the reflection, the shadow that it creates is God looking at us, Hashem looking at us, and telling us, I will judge you favorably. And the rabbis tell us a key. We know there's a beautiful idea of judging people favorably, and a lot of times when we talk about being dan l'kat zechut, to judge people favorably, many times we think we're talking about, you see someone doing something, or someone says something to you, right? And it's not nice, right? Someone's not nice to you. So how do you judge someone favorably? You think in your mind, you start making up crazy stories. They had a bad day. Someone cut them off right before they came into the room, and that's why they said that to me. That's why they weren't nice. That's one idea of judging people favorably. But the rabbis teach us that there's a deeper level of judging people favorably, and this changes our whole outlook. And with this, we can come to God and say, I've exercised this the last 3 weeks. This is something that's been on my mind. This is something that I've been exercising. God, would you exercise that to me also? And the rabbis tell us this one point. The rabbis tell us that the most effective way to do this, to judge someone favorably, the most effective way is to identify in every person around you a nekuda tova, one positive point. And to identify in a person, even the grumpiest, grouchiest, nastiest person, to identify even in them, with all of their nasty actions, to identify even in them a nekuda tova, a positive point. Nekuda, 1 point, one small positive thing can change your entire interaction, your entire relationship with that person. They tell us this, that it works in marriage. You're having a rough patch, right, with a spouse in a relationship, in the relationship that could be the closest relationship. They tell us just go into a room and think and identify that nekuda tova, identify that positive point, 1 point, one positive thing, and if we can do that, it can change the whole relationship. All of a sudden, the other things start falling away. They stop bothering us. Those things they kind of fade into the background, because what's taking up my mind? The nekuda tova, the positive point that I'm focused on. And so if we look at the people around us, look at our spouses, and we act in this way, we exercise, we do this exercise, identify a nekuda tova, If we're able to do that, the rabbis tell us, then we're able to come to God on Rosh Hashanah. We're able to come to the Master of the world on the Day of Judgment, and we've now removed the fear, the fact that it's daunting, the dread that we have towards that moment, because now we can come to God in a very beautiful way and say, God, I have created this framework for you. Look at how I look at other people. And because I've created this for you, God, you can be my reflection and you can do that for me also. Focus on my Nekuda Tova, right? Focus on what it is about me that is positive. And if we can do that, we can all merit to a positive judgment. And so it should be that we should continue our learning and studying in Partners in Torah. Obviously, this is something that we can come also and offer, show God something that we've done positive with our time. We've set aside time each week. That is for sure true. And with these things, these positive, amazing things that we're doing to create that relationship with God, to create a relationship with the Torah, and to create a relationship with our own individual Judaism and with the Jewish people as a whole, we should all merit to a ksiva, the chasima tova, and a beautiful, sweet New Year. Thank you.